Is Adam Bly here? Oh, here you are, Adam. Okay. So that's one kind of network at a very local level. Adam started Seed Magazine and also has started science blogs, and my friends at Berta have invested in that, and now there's Science Blogs Germany as well. So, Adam? Okay, good. Go ahead.
2 minutes. Okay, so I think I'll just tackle this from the standpoint of how we built with Science Blogs a network of bloggers who are experts in all areas of science that we initially launched in the United States about 2 years ago. And we recognized that there was a kind of community of experts and of people who are curious about science at varying degrees and who really wanted to engage with our brand, with Seed, with the magazine in ways that we hadn't necessarily invited this community really into our company, into our media company. And so what we sought to do with launching Science Blogs a couple of years ago was to kind of expand the footprint of Seed and its mission of sort of achieving scientific literacy around the world, which is... Don't hit that button. All right. By kind of contextualizing the conversation that we start in Seed with a much broader conversation, a much broader community that we're able to establish online now with Science Blogs. So two things I think I'd sort of highlight is one is, so Science Blogs itself, over there. We're really magazine people, and we just happen to use computers every so often. So this is what Science Blogs look like. So I thought I would mention two quick points. One is kind of just how we built this network, and then I thought what might be even more interesting is how we, in the context of a media company that was founded with a print title, has kind of used a new media platform, a social media platform, to really achieve some exciting business goals that we couldn't have done just with Seed. So Science Blogs is now a collection of a network of blogs, a network of expert bloggers who are all professional scientists in life sciences and physical sciences and the environment and technology. Initially around the United States, we've just built a new tier for Science Blogs in Europe in partnership with Berta in Germany. We'll be launching it in Brazil in the next few weeks and elsewhere around the world over the next few months. And our ambition is really to create a platform where the world will meet to talk about science. So not only starting from the position of these are experts, but really where anybody who has even the most novice general interest in how science affects their life, how science affects design, how science affects the environment, health and medicine, alternative energy, and we're really, because of the diversity of content and the quality of the experts who are blogging as part of our network, we're able to create a pretty rich conversation. What we've really sought to do over the last couple of years is find really innovative ways of integrating Seed, our flagship magazine, our flagship consumer magazine, with Science Blogs as this broader network. And I thought I would just sort of touch on a few of these integrations really quickly. One is that by having Science Blogs juxtaposed with Seed in our portfolio, Seed is allowed to say things and just live in the world of saying things. And Science Blogs is there to respond to it. And so we don't seek to foster conversation around Seed. We seek to foster conversation using Science Blogs about Seed. Second is that advertising in Seed allows brands, sort of thought leadership brands who work with us, to work on positioning and just live in the world of positioning and not try to interact, not try to engage, and then go to Science Blogs to really engage. And so we're able to take a campaign from Shell, for example, and really work on energy positioning messaging in the magazine, and then build a big alternative energy forum on Science Blogs and have the conversation there. It allows us to keep Seed exclusive, which is actually kind of our perspective. We really want Seed to be an exclusive brand, both economically, so we're able to build a business model with higher CPMs, but also as a brand, we see it as a thought leadership brand and as an influence brand, whereas Science Blogs is a popular brand. And again, the juxtaposition allows us to do that. Science Blogs is informed by having this community of 2 million people and 100 bloggers around the world. Science Blogs is informing the editorial of Seed, so we now have effectively 100 contributing editors who feed back through editors in New York into our editorial process as we drive the magazine, as we drive our websites. We've built columns in Seed based on successes of bloggers on Science Blogs. So we're able to see that an expert has built a community of 20,000 or 100,000, and that's reason enough to build a column in the magazine. We see an efficient customer acquisition model that's been built here. Of course, we're able to now tap into this much broader community that we recognize to be sort of corollary, to be an extension of the Seed brand and the Seed community, but much bigger, much broader. And of course, it becomes a very efficient customer acquisition model for us, for Seed, for branded extensions off of Seed. We're able to sort of leverage global growth. We're able to bring science blogs into markets, and this is something we're beginning to do now. It's a much broader platform, and then follow it with introducing more costly properties that we're able to sort of test markets much more efficiently and really much faster by bringing science blogs and kind of leveraging our global growth. 2 quick points. Science blogs has expanded the Seed community very obviously, and it's expanded the Seed brand into a bigger audience. And finally, what science blogs has allowed us to do is, as we're diversifying our own company, Seed Media Group, to have also a software and a technology business, science blogs is providing us with real insights into what the research science community needs in terms of new media that's fueling new business development, because we're directly in contact with the influencers in science.